Hi y'all, this is Michelle, the Southern Shell, and I am here with a requested video on how to make some wrapped candy canes out of this really fuzzy yarn here. I did a video on my Christmas in July series, and I did have the wrapped candy canes on there, but I had a request from a few of you out there on how to do it with this yarn. So here are some items that you'll need. You'll need some very thick yarn. You can see here as it's in my hand, it is it's fairly thick. I don't have the tiniest hands in the world, so you can see just how thick it is. I didn't use the baker's twine, but you can. I have some red stamen, a hot glue gun, a heat gun, of course the candy canes, some wire cutters, and something to embellish or decorate. And I used also this metallic embroidery floss by DMC. So I will put a list of those below as well, but this is what you're going to need to get started on your white fuzzy yarn candy cane. Now you don't have to use white, you can use whatever you like. This is just the basic instructions on how to create it and what I decorated mine with. So let's get going. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the yarn. I'm going to go ahead and start it at the tip of my candy cane here, and I'm just going to wrap it around with some hot glue. So I have my hot glue gun, wrap it around that tip, and just get that wrapped right on over there. And I need to make sure I'm under you. So I just used hot glue, wrapped it around, set my yarn down, and covered it up and gave it a squeeze. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little bit of hot glue at a time, and I'm going to wrap this around at an angle, starting with this upper piece being covered by that first wrap. I'm going to take the hot glue, run it over, and I'm just going to wrap this yarn right around. And then I'm going to get it tight across the top, a little looser across the top and a little tighter in that arm where it bends. So wrap it loosely and then tightly over, loosely, pull it a little to the other side. Look at the difference in the size of that already. Okay, so once again, pull it on down, and we're just going to wrap tight. Nice little pull all over where I put that glue down. And this is much easier because we're on the straightaway. Now I'm going to do one more round, and we're going to do an up and an over just like we did on the other side. I'm going to grab it, pull it up and over. We're going to push that yarn all the way around there. Cut that off, and there we have the wrapped candy cane. So I'm going to now take a few of these little red stamen, and I'm going to cut probably, let's just pull about 6 out. Give us 12, 13, 14. That'll give us 15 little red balls. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take just some little random spots, and I'm going to have my little candy cane, and I have my red berry. Sorry about that, I'm down in the basement. And I'm gonna hot glue that on there. I'm just gonna stick it right on in. And some of these I want to make sure that that little wire tip is off. And then if you don't want to get it too close to your fingers, you can definitely put it on the candy cane itself and get it in there and push it right on in. I don't want these all over the place. I mean, I want them all over the place. I don't want them to look like they're in any particular order. I want them to be just random. So let's just try to do that. As we're just sticking it on in. I'll get another over here. Turn it this way so we can kind of get some on the outside. This is a low temp. I usually use a high temp, but guys, as I'm still just unpacking this craziness, I wanted to get in and try to get something filmed. So I have a candle burning that my daughter got me, and I have that just burning to just give me some comfort down here so it doesn't smell like a musty old basement, but that it's more my space. I will use a heat gun later to get all of these little frays off of them. It needs one up here on the top. This looks like looks a little lonely. Okay. And this is 15 and I haven't even gotten halfway done. Well, maybe close to halfway done. Maybe close to halfway done. Okay, so that was 15. And I'm gonna go ahead and do 15 more. You don't have to put them as close together as I did, but I plan on putting a ribbon around here too. So I wanted to make sure that I have them pretty much all over the place so that we can just play right with it. Play nice. You know, this community is about playing nice, you know, coming out here in the crafting community and just doing your thing. You know, some of the stuff I make is not authentically mine. It's an idea that may have stemmed from something else I've seen. I've been doing wrapped candy canes from Dollar Tree since I can remember, but that doesn't mean that I came up with it. I'm sure they've been around a lot longer than what I've been making them. But putting your own spin and twist on them is what you want to do. Not everybody is going to want to do the white fluffy. Some of them are going to want to do the burlap. Some of them are going to want to do the, oh goodness, just all kinds of opportunity out there. So, you know, take something and get inspired and make it yours. Okay, so 12 probably would have done just fine. I went ahead and done 13, but 14. I mean 12. Instead of, I cut 14 and I glued on 12. So let me take a look. see if anything can really, I think it's pretty well balanced. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, so whatever you're going to embellish it with, you can have all together. Now, this is some red and white baker's twine that I could use to put on here for the hanger. Or I have this really pretty metallic red embroidery floss, DMC. And I have made, oh my goodness, I made these up a while ago, and I made them with punches. And I just wanted to show how you can make flowers out of your punches. And so I made all of these really pretty poinsettias just using my punches and leftover papers. And so I think I'm going to use one of these on my candy cane. Now, getting into a brand new one, you want to lift the edge of that label, and then you're going to pull it on down, and there you have your nice metallic thread. So I'm just going to take the top piece, weed it through, and then I'm going to bring it back up to the top, and I'm going to take and I'm going to cut that little piece off there. Little bit of hot glue right on in there, and then I'm going to bring that yarn right up over it. You know me, guys, I am craft by the seat of my pants. So if I see something I think I want to do, or something's just not looking like what I want, I just come on in and just bring it up a notch. So there we have a couple of those little pieces right up there on top. I think I'll put a jingle bell up there too when I'm ready. But let's go ahead and get, yeah, I think that's going to be a perfect little spot for it. So I want to just dig a little hole and get that plugged right on in there. And while that sets a minute, I'm going to get my jingle bells. Let's see. We have some little silver bells, some little gold, I think. Well, let's see, because that's gold. I might do a couple gold jingle bells up here at the top. Let's get those laced on. And your jingle bells, these little tiny ones, they do have a little spot to thread on through. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tie it so that the bell does not go up and down the string here. I want it to be able to dangle, hang and dangle. And I'm going to do it with the second one right here. I'm all thumbs today, guys. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to add a little glue at the bottom of those. I'm going to take my lovely little spider bells and we are going to wrap and take the other piece. That's really all we need to do. We'll get the excess cut off. Put a little holly leaves on there. And my little bucket of leaves. And I have my holly leaves right here. So I think I will take a couple. That one already has some metallic on it, and so does that. So there's a nice big one. There's another nice big one. Okay, so there's my leaves. I'm just going to put a dot on the back of that leaf. So that's going to go right on in there. And then another one on the back. Okay, so now to get all of your little glue strings off, I'm going to just come in here with my heat gun. And there we have it. Now I took this one a little above and beyond because I guess I haven't crafted in a while since I was in the midst of the move and the packing and the unpacking of the craft room. So I think that turned out just beautiful. You guys can, get the basic down with your candy cane and your yarn, and if you want to put the little berries on them, they're just little red stamen. And then take it from there however you want to decorate it. You can put a bow on it, you can make it into a reindeer, anything you want to do. I just went for it. So guys, if you like what you see, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that like button if you want to see more of my videos. Hit that bell notification if you want to know when I'm uploading new videos. And I just appreciate all you guys, your time and the energy you take to watch my channel and learn from my videos. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for supporting me and my time of just the past crazy months. I'm so blessed that you are all in my life and just there to support me. So hopefully we are on the uprise. I am singing praises in the morning and praises at night. It doesn't matter. I am here. I'm alive. My family as well. So here we go. And I'm crafting again. So it's definitely a therapy for me, and it just really helps. So guys, as always, stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.